Hello. Nice. Now it works. I tried recording just literally a minute ago and it did not record a clip that I wanted it to record. So I'm pretty sure it was this one. Just gonna delete it. Yeah. I was trying to figure out how to get the audio to work. So now I got this. Just had to fix some settings up, but now I'm back and I'm gonna play some Bloons Tower Defense, I guess. I'm betraying the brand a little bit by not playing Minecraft, but you know, I do not want to play Minecraft today. I want to play Bloons. I may have messed this up. Yeah, I think. I want to play Bloons, and I also wanted to explain why I have not been uploading for the past 10 days. And that is because I have just been busy. I had a bunch of assessments due at school, and I just was very tired every single day. And you know, with my recording quote unquote habits where I record at 12 a.m. every single day after everybody goes to sleep, it makes it a bit difficult to schedule it in a way that it also works with school and just being tired, you know. But I have a long weekend, so I can record a bunch of videos, hopefully, and then I'll have a lot of videos that I can upload just throughout this week because I'll record them and then I probably won't upload them on the same day. I'll upload this one on the same day that I record it just before I go to sleep. But then the other ones that I record, if I record them late, I will just keep recording instead of waiting for the video to render. Not render, but put it onto YouTube, because when you upload something to YouTube, it actually takes a little bit of time to scale up to HD, and I don't want to upload videos before they scale to HD, since it makes it, if I publish it first, then that's fine, but then you know, you guys watch it in 360p quality, and I don't want that. I want to put out decent quality videos. But then if I upload it as private, and then when it finishes scaling up to HD, I publish it properly, then it just does not get pushed by YouTube and it does not show it to new people pretty much at all. It's very sad. And so I just have to wait for it to upscale to HD before I publish it at all. So that makes it annoying, especially late at night after I finished recording. I want to go to sleep, and instead I've got to sit there waiting for the video to finish scaling. However, you know, it is what it is, and now that I've explained myself why I have not been uploading, I can actually get on to what I wanted to talk about today, which was just a thought that I've had. Which, you know, that's kind of how all of these videos go. I just make make videos about thoughts that I have. But I've had this one. I was talking about religion with my friends at school, and you know, everybody. I guess, yeah. I'll just start it from the start and explain it in a way that I want to, without really worrying about making it too understandable. But I think that this will work, right? So everybody believes in something. Everybody has some sort of coping mechanism. Not coping mechanism, but just belief that they hold about the world to make it easier to live, right? And I'm talking about stuff like religion, people who believe in the paranormal, people who believe in the supernatural, people who believe in like special abilities or conspiracies and all that kind of stuff, right? It's just any sort of belief that you can have about the world that makes it easier or more exciting to live. Because in reality, human lives, they are quite boring. Nobody really has much super exciting stuff going on every single day. Like, sure, going out with your friends and spending time and all of that, that's fun, but doesn't obviously does not compare to the level of excitement of if you just got superpowers one day, right? Nobody has stuff like that happen to them. And people want to be excited. They don't want to live boring lives. They want to have some sort of reason. uh, Yes, some sort of reason. This will be the first kind of deeper topic, which will be religion. Religion, at least in my opinion, right? It gives people a reason to live. It gives people a, an instruction sheet on how to live, and then it gives them a reason on why they should live. The instruction sheet is obviously the. Hold on, I'll drink. 1 second. Yes. The instruction sheet is obviously the Bible in Christianity's case, or the Quran in Islam's case, or just whatever religious set of beliefs, whatever set of religious beliefs that you just have to have when you believe in a religion. You know, in the Bible, how it just tells you, obviously not going to quote it exactly, but how you shouldn't steal, you shouldn't cheat, you shouldn't kill, all that kind of stuff. Just some of it is basic human, just how to be a, how to be a good human person, but some of it is just stuff by how you can live and what you should do throughout your day, like praying, for example, and going to church, right? It gives you directions on how to actually spend your time. And, other religions have that as well. I just know the most about Christianity because I've been exposed to Christianity the most in my life, just through people I've interacted with. I'm not a believer in any religion myself, but I do interact with some Christians semi-regularly, and I just speak to Christians semi-regularly. So yeah, that's where I'm getting this information from. And then it also gives you a reason to keep on living because you're doing it for some higher being, right? You're not living just because you want to continue living and all of that, but you're also living because God wanted you to continue living, and He does not want you to kill yourself. I'm pretty sure that suicide is a very big uh, negative thing in religions, right? And that is part of the reason why people choose to be religious, is that it just simplifies life, right? You no longer have to think about what you want to do with your time. You can just go follow your religion's orders. You no longer have to have a intrinsic motivation to continue living. You can just, you know, live because, well, God said that it's good to live, so I will live. You don't really struggle with the existential questions of why are we on this planet, what is life really all about, all that kind of stuff that most people think about. Religion gives really easy, really nice sounding and nice presenting answers to those questions. And then there's the supernatural and paranormal side of things where it just makes living more exciting, you know? It's so much more fun to be alive when you are convinced or you just believe that there is some sort of external, or not external, but imperceptible plane of existence where cool things happen, where exciting new things happen that do not happen in your usual life or in your real life, I guess you can say. if you truly do go around in your life believing that, stuff like skinwalkers and all and ghosts and whatever exists, it it does make living life a lot more exciting because oh, one of these days I could potentially run into one, and I get to see something like that. I get to see something cool, and I get to interact with something cool, and I just get to participate in something new and cool and just earth-shattering, right? I'm sure if somebody came out with actual physical evidence of skinwalkers and that existing, it would go viral. People would go crazy for that. Maybe they would not trust it with the recent rise of AI and just all that. They didn't trust it before AI even. Everybody was very skeptical about stuff like that. And I'm sure it will be even harder to convince people now. But if undeniable evidence of stuff like that got released, it would just completely shatter the way that people view the world, right? Because something that was previously thought completely impossible and just ridiculous turns out to be real, and turns out it was real all along. All those people who were talking about it weren't crazy. They really did see creatures that most people just think are jokes, right? And that just makes going through your daily life way more exciting than, if that was not a thing that you didn't believe, if that was not a thing that you believed in, if you didn't believe that stuff like that existed, it would be more boring to go throughout your daily life. Because I think this is not a fact, but just a trying to find the word. Just a lot of people, most people, will have very, very boring day-to-day lives. They'll have their usual routine of you wake up, you go work, maybe you go to the gym, then you come back home, well, or you come back home from work, rest, go to the gym, or you go to the gym before work. But just you'll have all of these daily activities that you do, and then you'll just go do your hobby or passion thing, right? You can go play video games, you can draw, do arts, you can go to the movies, you can go out with your friends, stuff like that, right? But nothing super exciting happens for people in their daily lives. This is part of the reason why drama, I guess, is one of the most popular genres of content on the internet. Is that because drama is exciting, drama is new. People like seeing drama because they don't have a lot of drama in their lives, and they especially like seeing drama on the internet because it's detached from them. They don't get affected by drama on the internet like they would get affected by drama in their real life. They just get to spectate and just enjoy the show without really having to worry about how much it affects them personally, because it just does not. And beliefs in the supernatural and the paranormal, they make your life more exciting. Because if you think stuff like that exists, then it's just, it probably makes life more fun when you walk into a dark room and you go, oh, there might be a ghost in here or a cryptid. Or when you're walking just on the streets and you're thinking, oh, if I go in this abandoned building or this place where not a lot of people go, I might go into the back rooms, or I might find some sort of, I don't know, cult, right? And then the conspiracy theories and stuff like that with, are they're a bit different because some things that used to be thought of as conspiracy theories later just got verified as being true, right? And this is probably the point where people are gonna go, oh, see, no, you're also just trying to justify your belief in something. But I'm sure with some basic research you could find conspiracy theories that were verified as true. MK Ultra, Project Paperclip, stuff like that, where it's just government does something and they try to hide it from people, and then they later on release documents that prove that they actually did the thing. And that's the, I guess, thing behind conspiracy theories, is that some of them could be true, some of them could be real, and you just never know until you actually go out and prove or disprove them, right? Every single new conspiracy theory that gets proven true ultimately just makes it so that more conspiracy theories get founded and just thought of, because people start seeing more things that they go, oh wait, this might be true, this might actually be a thing that's going on, because, you know, this other conspiracy theory got verified, so now this new one might also be true. You never know. And they just kind of multiply and multiply like that. And with conspiracy theories, the reason why people would choose to believe them is that it just also makes life more exciting. If you're believing that there's some sort of greater thing going on in the world that most people are not aware of, that you can take and then go, oh, see, I know this one super secret, super hidden from the public thing that I'm gonna drink tea again. This super hidden from the public thing that I know about. See, I'm so special. I know all of these secret things, and they just get to feel more important, and their life becomes more exciting because now they they're going against the grain. They're going against the kind of public opinion, public perception of how things are. And this could be a reason for why flat earthers do their thing as well, right? It's because they want to feel like they know something that just other people don't. They want to feel like they're revolutionaries, they're going against the grain, they are discovering new information that is being kept secret. And that makes them feel special, that makes them feel like they are doing stuff that is exciting. And this is why people want to be revolutionaries as well. This is why people act like they want change. And just, you know, like going on Twitter and going, oh, X is so X as in random. Hello? Yes, nice. My headphones just died, so now I have to charge them, which is very annoying because I have to sit up in my chair. Yeah, and as I was saying, X as in random thing, not the website itself, because the website itself is still called Twitter in my head. Since, you know, I've never used it, and back when I learned about it, it was called Twitter, and I just classified it in my head as Twitter, and Twitter is such a better name, so I'm gonna continue calling it Twitter. And yeah, going on Twitter and writing, oh, X thing is so bad, we need to change X, we need to do better, we need to be better. It makes you feel stronger, it makes you feel better, because now you are advocating for change. You are going against the grain. You're telling people to like, do this thing. You why have you people not done this thing? This like new idea, right? And all of these examples, right, they tie into the central point that I'm trying to make, which is everybody believes in something, because believing in something makes life more interesting. It distracts you from the monotony and from the boringness of average everyday life that people live. And they don't want to live that life. They want to live grand adventures and be heroes. And I think that people just they don't want to they don't want to realize that there is very few things, right? Not even very few things, but I think that a lot of people they don't want to believe that real life is a lot simpler than it actually is, because people don't want to realize that, and they don't want to believe that things are simpler than they are, that a lot of the events that happen in our world, they are not due to some or supernatural activity or some sort of religion or some sort of magic. They're just acts done by humans for human reasons, oftentimes in spite of other humans, right? At the end of the day, our society, our cities, our countries, they're still ran and controlled by humans. They are still humans making decisions with their human brains. And, you know, that is an outlook on life that not a lot of people want to have. They don't want to believe. My God, it's unfortunate. They don't want to believe in how simple it is. And I do see the irony of saying, "Oh, just believe that this is believe in my belief, not the other people's belief." I forgot I was playing chimps. My bad. But I do believe that the belief in nothing is different from the belief in something. I do think that perceiving the world and trying to live it in the most materialistic way possible, where you only believe and you only operate on things that you can verify as true yourself, is does deserve some merit, you know? Living life by only working with what you have and not what you believe you have is a lifestyle that I think should be examined and looked at, because I do believe that there is some value to that, to not clouding your judgment with how you perceive the world, but with how the world physically is, right? I hope I don't think I'm explaining this well enough, and oh my god, a Series 1 red balloon makes it through. I don't think I'm explaining the concept well enough, and I guess I really should be scripting or just putting down ideas and just notes for when I make these videos where I talk, because I do feel like I end up rambling a lot and kind of repeating myself, and then I always have this point in the video where I know what I want to say, and I don't know how to get there. I don't know how to segue between my thoughts. and then, I also feel like I don't explain my concepts well enough because I think about them in my head, and then I did the same mistake again. And then I try to say them in video, and I don't talk about it to the depth that I thought about it. And that is unfortunate because I feel like what's the point of making videos about explaining things if I can't even explain them all, Or just what's the point of talking about? What's the point of making videos about talking if I can't even talk well? I'm not gonna. I'll put a second dart monkey down and hopefully this one will be different. Or not a dark. Oh wait, I could go for a Glaive Lord. That'll be fun. Let's go. Except no, I'll just die because I didn't place him early enough. It's a lot. Okay, going back to the thing I was actually talking about, not Balloon's tower defense, but people's beliefs. Is yeah, I think that living life on just only the concepts that you personally can verify as true is a philosophy that should be examined because it is not clouding your own judgment and rational thinking about the world with factors that you cannot verify exist, and perceiving the world with things that you cannot verify does not allow you to be fully I don't want to say engaged with what is happening, but I guess understanding of what is happening. Yeah, that is a good word, and that works with the concept that I'm trying to get across here. Is that thinking about the world and how there are uh, all these crazy things that are going on, and trying to understand it to a deeper level through that, it almost gets in the way of actually understanding the world. Just checking that I'm recording. Yeah, it actually gets in the way of understanding the world. And bro, what is this? It gets in the way of understanding the world for what it actually is. If you go on all of these sidetracks of trying to understand the world with the idea that aliens are real and they are in our society, or that magic is real, or that supernatural stuff is real, it gets in the way of understanding the world for just what it is and how it functions, with the assumption that nothing is real except the people and the stuff that you can verify yourself. Because explaining things through supernatural stuff or through religion or through whatever else except just concrete evidence is almost like a sidetrack, but in the opposite direction of what you're trying to achieve. If you're trying to understand the world to a deeper level, then I don't believe that the path towards that is through guessing, right? You kind of just have to take the concepts that we already have and expand them and apply them to just to the world. Because it's not like, I don't know, physics for example, right? Where you will invent dark matter to make your theories work. No, humans. Humans don't have some sort of secret hidden properties that we have not discovered yet that make them, you know, that fundamentally change the way that we understand human behavior. I think that most of the stuff that has, most of the things that make humans think and act the way that we do has already been studied and found out. And I think that those are the concepts that, make the world what it is, that make the world work like it does. And I think that a lot of people try to they don't want to accept that as the truth. They want there to be something more. They want there to be something special, something that will make it more exciting to live. When in reality, it's a lot simpler and more boring than what people want it to be. And I think that that is kind of just a belief that would be that deserves some merit, because it is just, it's in the opposite direction of all the other beliefs. Instead of believing in something, you believe in nothing. Only the physical, only the concrete, only the proven is what matters. What's this? No. Okay. And especially because a lot of the things that do happen in real life that people tend to explain through religion, through the supernatural, they can be explained through the real, through the concepts that we already know and understand. It's kind of just, this is a reason why I really like Occam's razor as just a thing, is because it cuts right through all of that belief, and it just explains things in the simplest way it can. That's the entire point behind Occam's razor, right? It's a way of justifying things, a way of explaining things where you take the simplest explanation possible, and that is the explanation that you go with. And I believe that, I guess, the Occam's razor worldview is something that could benefit a lot of people if they started applying that to their lives. I think that's it for this video, for what I wanted to talk about. So we'll see you guys in the next one. I might just record straight after this if I come up with a new topic to talk about, but I think I've talked about this as much as I wanted to, unless I can think of a new thing to talk about in that same concept now. No, I don't think I can. I'll revisit this topic if I come up with anything new to say about it, because I will continue thinking about this, right? This does interest me. But I think out all of my thoughts that I can right now. So yes, thank you for watching. Bye bye.